Alright, let's get this party started. I would just... Oh, that's not what I want. Let's announce to people that we're going live as well. Let's do digital creators, source OBS Akashi, everyone, start immediately. We will create broadcast for that. Audio might double up here because the thing is stupid. Live here, Twitch and YouTube. Post. And then we will open the chat so we have it. There we go. A lot of Twitter notifications. Oh. People are chatting already? Wow. Okay, nothing to care about. There we go. Hey, Oncey, hello Yuki, hello Karasu, hello Mama Bear. I'm just getting set up here. We're gonna be pretty casual today, because my throat is like most of the way there, and I missed streaming. And I want to stream. I was like, well, I also want to paint. Yeah. Basically, I'm being selfish. Oh, and let's actually send some fucking data to the X stream so it can do stuff. No, let me ping. Rose Throws his arch nemesis for real. Hello, the gym rat. My allergies have just been killing me. I switched allergy meds, and that's been helping. At YouTube live now. Twitch should have done the thing already. Yeah, Twitch already did the thing. Cool. Let's go. Then, so that's that. That's fine. That's taken care of. I'm watching this in some vocal stems. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but alright. Figure painting? Yeah. So, I have printed a bunch of minis. So, we're gonna bare minimum, we're gonna get a bunch of them base coated today, or primed, whatever the hell. Yeah, primed. We're gonna prime them. We're gonna, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna prime them. I know the word's good. Me promise. And hello, Dresser. Welcome on in. Drawing right now. Let's go. That's awesome. Love to hear that. So we're gonna get a nice good base coat of a bunch of these models, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what we get done. Not too worried about productivity. I mostly just want to hang out. That's really the goal. I genuinely was like missing streaming. Very upset that I haven't been able to stream. So here we go. And it was either this or like spend the rest of the night editing the Spotify comment stream, and oh my god, that thing it's a good stream, but like I can only go through so much of it. Like it is mind-numbingly boring cutting out sections from the stream. Not that the actual content's fine. It's the act of the editing, you know, is boring. I think I'm ready to go here. Here, bring you all in. Here's the... Yeah, this looks good. So... the motherfucking manager at the bread store? Bread. Hello, Liz Green. Welcome on in. Just got done with 12-hour shift and now making dinner. Let's go. I could be your background content. Look at that. So we did this guy last time. Finished him off. Very excited. This guy took a while to finish. Turned out really good though. And this guy too. This guy was a lot quicker. I think I did this guy just in like part of a stream. Very happy with how he turned out though. But that's not what we're here for today. I have an absolute crap ton of stuff I've printed. Let me bring it all over here. Look at all this garbage I've printed. Plastic garbage. Anything else? Ah, this guy too. Look at all this plastic garbage I've printed. Look at it. Ain't it purty? This guy, I might just reprint. I'm like mostly happy with him, but like there's some like weirdness on him, but I don't know, we'll see. I gotta clean up the model a little bit, so we might do that. This guy's gonna be low priority since the model needs to be cleaned up too. And I kinda just don't feel like it. No, hello, Loio. Welcome on in. How's it going? Had chicken parmesan and pasta for dinner? Hell yeah. I like these skeletons. These skeletons look cool. I'm very happy with them. But yeah, I think this thing is going to eat up so much paint. It's so freakishly huge. Like, this is the size of my hand, right? Next to the base plate. Like, look at this thing. It's huge. And I don't have small hands. This is just that big. Is that a spider? Yeah. Figures pan have great detail. Yeah. Blame the excellent 3D modelers. This is from Arbiter Minis. Actually, I think all of the stuff I have today is from Arbiter Minis. From their monster pack. Supportless monsters pack. So yeah. So very exciting stuff. So we're not gonna prioritize the spider either, just because it's gonna be so hefty on paint. I kind of want to do. I'm really excited to do this guy. This is like an Ent. It's supposed to be an Ent, so we're gonna go with this for sure today. I kind of want to paint some of the smaller dudes. We might try and take a stab at this guy. I think probably what we'll do is what I have on the plate right now is we'll prime all this, and then we'll go from there and see what we get done. Tarantula size? Yeah, it really is tarantula size. Let me get my big bottle of Vallejo primer. Apparently Vallejo's like going under, so I like bought their primer at the worst possible time. But that's okay. Whatever. Don't give a shit. Spiders are cool when they're not moving. For real. That's a vibe. Also, I got soju today. I probably shouldn't be drinking, but I'm doing it anyways. It's peach soju. I'm very excited about it. It's very tasty. Love the new model. Oh yeah. I love the grandpa model. It's great. Kenju was just gonna give this to me, by the way. Speaking of which, Kenju's the one who made this. He did an excellent job, and he was just gonna give it to me. I forced him to take money. So I forcefully paid him. I already had his PayPal link from something else before. So he literally didn't have a choice in the matter. We're gonna futz with my palette, make it turn it around. it's in a better position. I don't know why I was doing it like that. This is because there was black in it before, I think. That should be fine. Probably. Let me get it. Let me get it. Drop her. Drop her a little bit of water in there. Not too much. It's already so thin. Hello, Fern. Welcome on in. Big swag. Yeah. All right, we're gonna prime the big stuff first, and then the small stuff last. Because big stuff will take longer to dry, because there's just more surface area, right? So we're just gonna get to it. I like that its head is kind of hollow. It's kind of it adds to the creepiness vibes of this model. Hey Grayson, how's it going? Happy so many people are showing up today. Thanks. I'm glad you all missed me as much as I missed you, because I genuinely did. I felt so bad that my throat's been out of commission so much. I'm hoping that one, this doesn't fuck up my throat real bad streaming like this, and two, that I can get some good recording done this week, because I really need to get some audios out. I also have some music stuff I want to work on, so there's that as well. Like, a bunch of projects got stalled by the fact that my voice is just out of commission. It's very unfortunate. Sick too? Mine isn't I'm sick, I just, allergies have been annihilating me, unfortunately. But I switched allergy meds. I was using, here, let me shut this down. I'll show you guys, because I keep it on my damn desk. But, I was using this, it's just loratadine, or loratadine, that's what it is. And then I switched to this, levocetrazine dihydrochloride. This is working a lot better, for my throat, but, it's not doing as good a job with the other symptoms, but I'll take more sniffles and my eyes bugging out of my skull. I can handle that. My throat being gone cannot handle that being gone. I am too much of a yapper. I need to yap. Plus, you know, I can't record with my throat being out of commission, so I'll take a hit on the other symptoms. Will the damn camera fucker focus? You stupid thing. Hold on. Let's increase the quality here. Can we? Oh, the quality. Oh gosh, maybe we don't want to increase the quality that much. Let's see. Hold on. What? Focus? Hello? Focus, please? Man, it really just wants to blur the hell out. I had a cold last week. I'm getting better, but it's taking so long to start getting my voice back. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, it's fortunate that you're getting better. Unfortunate that you were sick that long, right? Let's get some of those spots I missed up here. Yeah. Ginger tea's great. I've got, like this Korean honey I really just does not want to focus. Hold on. What if I turn up the room lights a little bit? Will that help? Because I got the ring light thing, but I don't know if this is... Hold on. Maybe if I... Actions. Focus. Maybe that's better? I don't know. It's blurring the hell out, though. I don't like it. I don't know. Glad you're doing a bit better. I am doing a bit better. Not a lot better, but definitely a bit well, actually a lot better. But I'm not all the way there yet. I can tell this stream is gonna be not exactly, it's not gonna help the situation. But I wanted to do it, and yeah. What has been helping though, unironically, I've been doing honey tea, like honey apple spice tea, with a gelatin packet has been helping so much. Like, it's unreal how much that helps. And I have that every night before I go to bed. And oh my god, it is a game changer. Recommend teaspoon of local honey and tea if it's allergies related to the pollen. I have been having a hard time trying to find local honey. Admittedly, I haven't been trying that hard, but I need to spend some time trying to find local honey. I just like really don't know where to look. And don't say farmer's market. There's like a farmer's market like once every 3 months. Like, please don't say farmer's market. Everybody's like, just go to your local farmer's market. Yes, the one that happens every 3 months that like I can't go to because it's during business hours. Yeah, sure. Let me go to that one. Oh my god, not with the fitness gram pacer test. Not like this. Bit blurry, yeah. I don't. The damn camera's being a bitch. And I really don't know why. I might need to just restart the thing. Give me a moment. Let me finish coding. Let me finish priming this model. And then I'm gonna spend some time troubleshooting the camera. This thing actually looks sick just in full black. I kind of want to print another one and do it as like, I don't know, we might do like a dark mode version and a light mode and like a life, like a green version and then a more like dark version, you know what I mean? All right, let me pop open the IP webcam stuff here. Local network, IP webcam. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill the webcam. We're gonna start the webcam. And then we are going to reload it. What? There we go. There we go, that's better. That's so much better. I just needed to, you know, if in doubt, just turn it off and on again. That's really the solution. But yeah. No, the local honey thing though. I want to get back to that. I do plan on getting some. I don't have paper towels up in my room. God fucking damn it. One moment, I need paper towels. I'm almost out. I gotta find more. Actually very disappointed in myself. I was out at the store last night and I forgot to buy paper towels. Very tragic. Ever tried clover honey? I don't know, maybe? I think so. Yeah. When painting, I don't have paper towels in my room. I either resort to tissues a lot. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just went and grabbed some. I do have paper towels. Like, I just needed to go grab them. Put my headphones back on so I can listen to the tunes. I've probably tried clover honey before. I just don't know that I specifically remember having clover honey. Alright. Let's just muck this guy up. Just absolutely douse him in paint. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that nice coating of primer. We live in a rural area, so you might not have these, but there are little outlet shops. They're like boutiques that sell locally made goods, not just mass-produced clothing. There are some things around. But like, they're pretty few and far between. And I don't exactly live in the middle of the city. There are places that I know of I can go to get some stuff. Honey is not something I know where to get. So it's one of those things where I'm sure I can get it somewhere. Correction, I do know one place to go to get honey, but it's like down the road from my childhood home, and I'm not going there. That's not happening. Will not be doing that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Yeah. So I don't know. I'll just have to figure it out. I'll find someplace. I'm sure they exist. Like, I just need to go find them. And it's possible that there's some local honey being sold in a shop somewhere, relatively near me. I haven't checked everywhere yet. I haven't done like a very thorough investigation. That might be a Sunday task for me, honestly. We'll see. We'll see. And hello, Mytharius. Welcome on in. How you doing? There we go. Get our Skelly boy all primed up here. Place I live as a large marketplace. They have a lot of good stuff. Yeah, we have a lot of stores around. It's just like trying to find certain specialty items can be hard sometimes. It's particularly like local specialty items, because you gotta like find local shops that are selling it, right? And not all local shops are all selling all the local items, right? So, and you know, so sometimes some local stuff you have to go directly to the source. I do know if I want certain things, like certain like cuts of meat and stuff, like I just have to travel an hour and a half to one of the butcher shops, like the actual butcher shops, not the like chain butchers, like at the Safeway or at the Winco or whatever. Like I gotta go to an actual butcher shop and be like, hey, can I get like, you know, this weird thing, like, you know, hey, I want intestines, can you get that for me? And then I have to like put in, like, I gotta like put in an order over the phone and then go there. Yeah. What you been up to? Yeah, allergies have been annihilating me. That's what I've been up to. But I mean, not much. You know, trying to work on some other projects. Unfortunately, a lot of my stuff is stalled just because it requires recording. And I could record tonight, but I wanted to stream. I want to spend time with y'all. I missed streaming. And I did get some editing done on the Spotify comments stream. That's good. I'm very excited about that. But it was... it was basically my whole night was gonna be either that, which is tedious and boring, or this, which is less tedious and boring, and actually quite fun. I actually really, really like streaming. This just in. So. There we go. This little guy's just about done. Little lizard dude. Guess what? I refuse to guess. I can't keep track of people. That's why I just go with whatever name's on the screen. How's the weather there? It is sunny, unfortunately, which means more allergens are out, which is bad for me. I am staying inside as much as possible. It's, yeah. Yep. Sun's starting to become a more ever-present thing. Like, it's starting off, like, cold and drizzly basically every day, but then it becomes sunny, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll die now. Got an orange kitten today. You'll never guess what his name is. I probably won't. Wait, no, let me guess. Tangerine. Or better yet, banana. There we go. Get in there. Get in the cracks. It's a little too wet now. I made the paint too wet. Should be fine. It'll be fine. All right. All right. I got some paint on my hands. That's okay. Garfield, once you got it. Cheese, you named an orange cat Cheese. I guess you could say that's pretty cheesy. Hello, Evie. Welcome on in. How's it going? All right. Let me put these dudes over here. Let them dry. Oh, you know what? None of these are properly dry yet. Like, this one's starting to get there, but you can definitely see there's like some liquid reflections here, so it's not dry yet. So we'll let that one dry a little bit too. And we'll start priming this one. Yeah. Gouda one. Sick and getting tired. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that. I myself have been dealing with allergies and a sore throat, so I get you. I get that. Very frustrating. Oh. Alright. Let us pick up some paint here. Let's have it this guy next. Get a nice good primer on him. I thought about priming off stream, but I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not prime on stream? Who cares? It'll be a good time. And just hang out. applying paint to model. You know, it doesn't have to all be the fancy stuff, you know. The boring stuff is good too. Just tired of being sick. Dude, I'm tired of being tired. It's my life, being tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? That's okay. Ooh, I'm very excited. We found out, that the grain spawn that I was given is old, tired, and kind of shitty. That's okay. Because my latest batch that I put to use, like I used the last remains of the grain spawn I had. I got some decent mycelium growth on it. Grain spawn, for those of you who don't know, is like basically like seed stock for like mushrooms. So I got good mycelium growth from my grain spawn. It did like give up after a while, but I have come to the conclusion that this time it is definitely not my fault, and it is definitely the grain spawn. I have ordered more grain spawn, now that I'm confident I can grow the mycelium properly. I can sanitize everything properly, disinfect it, you know, blah blah blah. Give it a good place to grow. And so I'm gonna try some blue oyster mushrooms. I'm also going to try and grow some wine cap mushrooms outdoors. So that's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. And I have my tote started for the wine caps. I have like the setup for it started. There's like a layer of just like potting soil down with some grass seed to sort of grow some grass first. It's like perennial ryegrass that it is what it prefers to grow on top of. So I'm giving it that. It doesn't need it, but it likes it more. So we're gonna go with that. So with that in mind, I'm super excited. The mushroom growing, it's slow going. It's taken a lot of time. There's been a lot of missteps, a lot of learning, but yeah, looking forward to it. Brought Cheese home today, and my husky pit Faith doesn't want me to take him away from her. Aww. It's been adopted. The kitty's been adopted. It's adorable. Alright. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping it goes well. Ooh, I missed a spot. Hoping the growing goes well. Because I don't know, it's one of those things I'm excited. I'm just excited. Just excited, you know? Alright. Alright. This is still drying. That's okay. That's okay. Well, I guess we'll keep priming stuff until stuff is dry. See, this is why I kind of wanted to prime off stream at least one model, so I'd be able to definitely paint something. Should we clean this model up? There's some like stringy bits off of it, and like, yeah, you know what? Let's clean this model up. Let me get clippers. We're gonna clip off. There's some stringy bits. We're gonna clip those off. No, probably, like, it's just, like, it's got a lot of rough edges, this one. It's a very high detail model, to be fair. So I'm not really surprised by this. Yes. No, that's a thing that needs to be clipped off. Just having a difficult time with it. I think that's all that really needs to be like clipped off. I think the rest of it's just like, I gotta take some sandpaper to it. Just happy to hang. Yeah! I'm happy to hang too. You know? That's the important part, I think. Oh, you know what? I do have some stuff over here. Oh, I know why I didn't want to do that, because I don't have any purple. I want purple. I want purple. Give me the purple. I need to go find some good purple paints. I'm just gonna kind of take the sandpaper to it and just go a little hog wild. Try and attack some of the rough edges here. Yeah. Kim. There's some like roughness here. Oh, I'm not in the camera at all. I do apologize. Thought I was. Just trying to get rid of some of the roughness here. There's some here as well. And this model did not come out of the printer very well, unfortunately. There's some like crap here as well. Try and get rid of that with the sandpaper here. Hungry, so I'm gonna make food while listening. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Streams are fantastic background content. I will never knock anyone for just putting me on in the background. Especially when I do it all the fucking time. Like, streams are absolutely like my background content. That's why I've been awesome weeks. Right? Isn't this model so sick? I kinda want to reprint it, see if I can get it to come out better out of the printer, but I think it's just one of those ones where it just needs some love after printing. So frying chicken wants, oh, fried chicken sounds so good. Oh, there's actually a really great fried chicken place, but it's like embedded into a gas station. I just stumbled upon it randomly going a different route home one day, and it's so good. But it's like 25 minutes away, and I just it's like 25 minutes each direction. It's not a sit-down place, so I'm like, man, just can't justify it. You know? And I was like, I don't feel like frying my own chicken. I could. Like, I have the ability to. I need to go... I want to go get, I guess I don't need panko, but I really like fried chicken where I use panko. But I also like the just, like, double breaded with, like, like, a layer of flour and then a layer of flour and potato starch is really good. I like that a lot. Oh, sorry, not potato starch. It's like a layer of flour, and then you do half flour, half cornstarch. That's what it was. Because the cornstarch is a little harder on your stomach, but it's crispier. And my god. A 50-50 blend of cornstarch and flour is so good for that final layer to get that outside really crispy. Because usually what I do is I do chicken into seasoned flour, like chicken, season that up, put that into seasoned flour, then wash it into egg, and then 50-50 cornstarch flour. And that comes out really crispy. It's got that nice, like, fluffy breading. Oh, love it. Use, like, flour, some herbs, bit of salt, cook in tallow. Ooh, yeah, cooking in tallow is amazing. Heck yeah. I just, like, douse mine in, like, I don't know, it kind of depends on what I'm feeling. I just kind of I season it from the heart, you know? It's just kind of like whatever vibe I'm going with. But I really like, just the Johnny's garlic bread seasoning is like a really good garlic salt. And then I do, like, and then I'll add on top of that, like, you know, cayenne pepper, maybe some like Italian seasoning, you know, whatever, right? Usually I'll put my herbs in the breading though, as much as possible. Most non-sit down places have the best food. There's a spring roll place about 90 minutes from me. That's the best pork belly I've ever had. Nice. Yeah. No, I was just that fried chicken place. I was surprised to find it in a gas station of all places. But I've been finding like a lot of like weirdly good gas station food lately. Like I found a place down way down south from me. They have fucking spam musubi. I was like, what? And it's not like shitty spam musubi either. Like it's like actually good. Like they actually have good rice. And I'm like, what the fuck? Well, what? I've had worse spam musubi at like actual like places where I would expect to have good spam musubi. Pork belly's nice, yeah. Garlic is everywhere in food, yeah. I love garlic. Oh, I gotta get the inside of this. This model's gonna be really hard to paint. Or I should say this model is very hard to paint, because I am technically painting it right now. Getting this layer of primer down. Absolutely soaking up paint. Oh my god. It's so hard to get all the nooks and crannies on this model. Like, you really got to get in there with this one. Like, it is no joke. I'm actually wetting the paint to make it easier to get into all the nooks and crannies here. And we're just gonna go with some much wetter paint. It'll take longer to dry, but I'm not planning on doing this one today, so I think that's okay. Should be fine. This should be okay. We're gonna put this guy all the way the fuck over here. He will dry when he dries. Put my air filter on. My air filter is off for some reason. Ooh, you know what just finished printing a while ago? I totally forgot about until just now when I was looking at it. This dude. Look at this. Look at this cute little dragon. I say little, but it's like as big as the spider. It's huge. Maybe I should prime this too. Wonder if you could air fry a pork belly. You can air fry anything if you really want to. I have to do 2 batches because we have peeps with bad food allergies, garlic being one of them. Oh, that's tragic. Smoked pork belly and finish in the oven. Ooh, that sounds really good. Mixed rice, bibimbap. Oh yeah, we've got bibimbap places here. That's like a thing here now. It wasn't for a long time, but like it's only in like I think they started popping up in like 2018, 2019. Around here. Yeah. Hold on. Let me reposition the camera. I think the camera's gonna be better off being here. Right? Yeah, I think that's better. Let's go ahead and prime this up too. Why not? Oh yeah, look at that. Let's just take all this paint and just drag it downwards. Spread it all over. I'm just splattering paint everywhere. That's okay. I don't care. I'm not a clean person by any measure. Bibimbap, eh? Yeah, I'm not like super into bibimbap myself. It's fine. Like, it's not bad. But it's definitely not my go-to. But if someone's like, hey, you want to go get bibimbap? I'm like, not bad. I'm like, sure, why not? I will say, wouldn't you rather get Korean barbecue? Doing double pepperoni pasta in microwave right now. You know what? That sounds good too. Honestly, sometimes the easy shit is the best, because it's just like, look, I just need something to fill my stomach, and sometimes that's the best. Sometimes that's the best vibe, you know. Like, I will absolutely devour a plate of just like the most basic bitch food you've ever seen in your life if someone throws it in front of me when I'm hungry. Like, and I just need something in me. Like, and I will be stunningly grateful. I am not picky. Most of the time. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm dreadfully picky. But most of the time I'm just like, look, I just want to eat. Oh, the burps. One moment. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of that ship was the Billy O.D. Winds blew hard about, dip down, oh blow, my bully boys blow. Oh, soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Da 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 da, ba ba bum 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 bum. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics offhand. I'd have to look them up, and I cannot be bothered. My spaghetti with taco meat is done. Taco meat because I need to use it up before I'm bed. I'm no tortillas. You know what? Hell yeah. just throwing things together just because it's gonna go bad soon, hell yeah. Love meals like that. I have created some of my best meals by just being like, look, if I don't use this soon, it's gonna go bad, and then I'll discover new flavors. I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is just gonna be a staple now. And then I'll eat it on purpose a few times, and I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Still pretty good. That's what she said. I was just saying it's a big model. Oh, Lamau. It is a big model. I like big models, and I cannot lie. These other brothers can't deny. When a big miniature walks in and blah, 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 I lost the plot there halfway through. Sorry, I tried. I tried to be funny. I failed. I failed in the funny. Will you forgive me? Will you forgive me for my sins? My sins of being unfunny. Being cringe. More paint, more paint, more paint. That was too much paint. Oh well. We make do. Your 3D printer's broken. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Hope you can fix it. I believe in you. My buddy Race, his 3D printer has been breaking like mad. But he's also trying to do a bunch of stupid shit with it. Because he's a massive nerd. Alright, cool. Dragon is primed. It is going to take a while to dry, though. So, I don't think we're going to paint the dragon tonight, so we're going to set it on the back shelf here. With the demon. Alright. So, I think some of this other stuff is done, though. Make you laugh? I'm glad. Alright, I need this guy. Look at this guy. He's pretty dry. Well, there's a couple spots to that. Maybe we'll do some small guys. Let's do these guys. I like these guys. Look at these stupid little lizard guys. Look at them. They look fantastic. They're fierce. They're like, these are like lizard men, you know? Like, I've seen a lot of portrayals of lizard men. These guys, I like them the best, I think. Earlier, you said you can air fry pretty much anything if you wanted. My older sister used to be a chef. She literally said the exact same thing when we first got an air fryer. Yeah, that's because you can put pretty much everything into an oven. And an air fryer is literally just a convection oven. Like, it's just cooking with it's just a small convection oven. That's all. So yeah, obviously. All right. Here's the plan. These boys, they're gonna be blue. They're gonna be green. They're gonna be mean. I'm thinking a blue base. We're gonna do. We don't want blue. We want like a lighter blue, so we're gonna go with heavy clouds. We are not going to use this brush for this. Set that brush over there. Actually, we'll set this brush here. And we are going to grab this brush. And we are going to Just a 1 drop of water ought to be plenty. When's the next Andy and Lele stream with Venom? I don't know. This week is, we decided not to go with it. Give my throat more time to recover. Probably next Saturday is gonna be the vibe. This Saturday I'll probably be hopping on to. I gotta check with him. But I'll probably be hanging out with Kenju on his stream. So there are some like little details on this guy. I don't know. When I zoom in, you can't really tell. Let me. But he's got some clothing details, so I'm gonna have to be somewhat careful of that, I think. So I think we're just gonna hit him with blue, and then we're gonna go from there. I think that's too much blue. I think we're going a little too hard on the paint. Okay. Gotta learn how to paint again. There we go, that's better. Do I need to zoom in more? Should I zoom in more? Let me zoom in more. We'll adjust that angle a little bit. A little bit. Should be fine. Should be fine. There we go. Lele is definitely thirsty for Andy. Yeah. Andy and Lele is a fun game. I'm looking forward to doing some more collab time with Venom over that. It was fun. Even if my throat was dying the entire time. It was very unfortunate. I wanted to go longer for that, like, by a fairly significant margin, but I literally could not go longer. It was getting to be very painful, so. I probably should have just canceled the stream in the first place, but I felt bad. I didn't want to, so we went forward with it. Even though it was probably inadvisable. Crisis averted. Was there a crisis in chat that I just, like, didn't see? Or am I, like, missing subtext? Or what's going on here? Y'all good? Are y'all okay? Are you all living, laughing, and loving today? Got blue on stuff I didn't want to get blue on. Oh well. Fix it later. Misunderstanding occurred. I see. I'm sure it's fine. And if it's not fine, the wrath of Akashi shall be upon you. Mwahahahaha. But I'm sure it is. Y'all are very well behaved. Which I appreciate. I would hate to have, like, a chat that's, like, obnoxious and not well behaved. Doing with hot oil, so focusing for safety. Oh yeah, absolutely. Focus in on that oil. Lock in. No burns. No burns allowed. Oh, that was way too heavy on that. Not behaved in teetering streams. I have no idea who that is. But how naughty of you. How dare. I'm glad you're behaved here though. I don't know why this just leaked in my head, but I'm just like Austin Powers just being like, oh, behave, popped into my head. Let's get underneath here with some glue as well. Taking like ridiculously long time with this. I probably don't need to be quite so fussy, but I am. I'm being fussy because I want to be fussy. Just like trying to see where the... Oh, that's definitely skin there. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it. Fuck it, whip ball. Teetering, aka Axel, is an audio creator too. I kind of assumed. There's just so many people in the space. I can't keep track. To be fair, I also just like don't bother to. I've got too much shit going on. Like, frankly. Basically, everyone in the space who I know has approached me, and I'm fine with it staying that way. They've either approached me or, well, I became aware of them and then they approached me. But they've all approached me. Like, I don't really reach out to people, which is fine by me. I'm not a terribly social person left to my own devices. I just yap a lot. He does M for M content. I see. That would also explain why I don't know about him. I do not pay attention to M for M content because there is nothing to learn there for me because I don't do it. I say that, but like the one commission I've gotten was M for M. I don't know. Maybe I should do some. Maybe people would like that. Maybe I should. It has been a thought. I do. So the one I did do, the commission I did was it was M for M, and it wasn't private. Like, they didn't pay the privacy fee. So like, I totally could post it and it would be fine. Like, I'd be well within my rights to do so. I just like I don't know. I don't know if it would be like bad for the channel or not. Or like if people want it. I don't know. Maybe I should just do it. What are you coloring? We're doing lizardmen right now. So what I'm doing is I'm giving him like a base coat of blue. And that's gonna be like a light blue, like a sky blue. And we're gonna go over it with some green. We're gonna like dry brush some green over them and sort of give them some more depth of color that way. I think it's gonna be really good. I've got a good feeling about it. If was in Danganronpa, would that make him the ultimate introvert? I think it'd be more like ultimate recluse. But yeah. Man, so apparently I need to play the Danganronpa games. I've watched the anime, but I have not played the games at all. I have been told that the games are pretty fucking good. You know what? Why have I been fucking around with this brush this whole time? This is my problem. I'm not using the right brush for this scenario. There we go. We're just gonna smother this guy in blue. Fuck it, we ball. Get blued on. Get absolutely doused in blue. We'll do detail work in a minute. Because I don't want to... Well, we've already got blue on the handle of the blade. Fuck it, we ball. We'll just go over it with brown or whatever I'm going to use later. I think brown. It looks like wood, so we'll do wood for that. We'll do a brown. Looks good. He'd survive the longest, just never interact. I feel like I would die quickly and no one would notice because I just never leave my room. I feel like I would be an easy target. You know? Alright. Alright, so those guys, they need to dry that first layer. Much better. Get some food on you. I probably need to eat something after stream here. Oh shoot. Cosmic Spec. Sorry, I didn't see you until just now. Welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing? I am feeling better. I'm not all the way there yet. I do appreciate your concern though. Thank you. All right. This guy is going to be baseline brown. And then there's going to be parts that are going to be green, and some parts that are going to be more green than others. It's cool you're in the zone. Yeah. Well, I appreciate your understanding. It's also just like, there's less people on Twitch in general, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't pay as much attention. Sorry. And I think you're the first person on Twitch today, so welcome on in. Any votes on if I should make chocolate chip cookies this week? Oh, absolutely. 100%. It's not even a question. You gotta. You mentioned it, now you gotta. Love chocolate chip cookies. I will say, as much as I love chocolate chip cookies, I do prefer oatmeal raisin. I know that's a very controversial topic. So apologies for that. But I do prefer the oatmeal raisin. But hell yeah. More legroom for me, right? Hell yeah. There you go. That's the mentality. Hell yeah. Love that. That positive mentality there. Maybe I should do the gray of the rocks first and then do... Probably should have done that for those two. I mean, let's get bat skin. I think bat skin is what I was using. I was using bat skin for this. You do double chocolate sometimes? Nice. Molasses cookies? I love molasses cookies. I haven't had a molasses cookie in a while. I should make some. I do have some leftover molasses. It's just been sort of sitting there. I would need more molasses if I was going to make a batch of molasses cookies, though. So I'd have to buy another thing of molasses, but I could totally do it. So we'll do the gray of the stones first, and then we'll get into the brown on this thing. We need brown either way, so it's fine. We'll probably have to go over the rocks again later, but that's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm just not going to worry about it much for now. What are molasses? Molasses is liquefied. It's like liquefied brown sugar, basically. It's very sticky. It's sweet, and it's got a different taste to it because it's been cooked very thoroughly already. It's basically cooked in liquefied sugar. It's black. It's almost like tar is kind of like the consistency of it. We're probably gonna make this look more like undergrowth when we're done, but we're gonna start off with the gray and go from there. On the bottom here. We're gonna work our way up on this model. Which I should have been doing on the other ones too, but whatever. I didn't think about it, so. It's my bad. Make an oatmeal raisin too, so no loss there. You ever hear of the molasses factory accident back in the 50s? Yes. The tidal wave of molasses. Yeah, that was in Boston, right? Oatmeal raisin is awesome. It doesn't feel the need to be super duper sweet. Yeah. It's leftovers when you make sugar from sugar cane. Ah, is that it? Okay. I was always told it was. Again, I don't know everything that's just in. I was always told it was like melted down brown sugar. Whatever. Regardless, I love molasses. It's amazing. 1919 Boston molasses flood. Yeah, that's the one. One of my aunts used to make peanuts and molasses as a snack for me when she would watch me. That actually sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. 1919, that's right. Yeah. That's 1919 sounds more correct. Okay. We're gonna leave that for now. We're gonna get back to that once it dries a bit more. Actually gonna bring this out a little bit. We're gonna go over some of the stones here now. And try and be gentle and not go over the paint we've already painted. And we'll get a more delicate brush in for a lot of this. But for like some of the broad strokes where we aren't getting near everything, we're gonna use a larger brush. Alright, and then set that there. And these guys will probably be ready to paint the rest of it here pretty quick as well. We're just going to do the small brush for this one all the way across because there's just not a lot of room on the base here. Memory serves, tanks exploded, molasses went everywhere. Yeah. People got burned from hot molasses. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Boston Molasses Factory incident was it's quite the tragedy. A lot of people did not, a lot of casualties from that. A lot of people did not do well from that. A lot of people died, a lot of people were injured. I don't know if anything came of it safety-wise, but it's definitely a big thing, big deal at the time. Okay. It's looking good. Like that. Sticky both in there for now. Oh, stretch a little bit. Molasses tsunami going down the road. Yeah. That'd be terrifying. How long you been painting? An hour and 20 minutes. Oh wow, an hour and 20 minutes. Quite a while actually. Worst I saw was my hubby getting splashed with boiling hydraulic oil. Instant second-degree burns. He Superman jumped into a puddle. Reasonable. 1910s is when our country got colonized by Japan. Yeah, that was a time. Heard some pretty bad stories about that time. Alright. So, yeah, this gray paint's dried pretty well. Let's do some broad strokes of brown on this. Not this paint one. We want this one. Bum bum bum. All right. We're just gonna do a base coat of brown over the entire thing, and then we'll do green over that for certain spots. I think that's gonna be the way to go with this guy. I kind of want to do like a cursed version where it's mostly black because I like the black vibes with it, and I just like dry brush certain stuff over it. But we'll see how that. We'll see. I can always print more. That's the beautiful thing. I can always just print more models, and we can just paint them up in different ways, which is, I don't know. I like having that as an option, you know, because I could totally just fuck up a paint job and it's fine. Like, the room to make mistakes makes me more adventurous with this, I feel. That said, I'm not being terribly adventurous with this one. I am gonna do, like, basic Ent style, I think. But I'll be more adventurous with the next one. Because I think in my head, I'm definitely already printing another one. Because I really like the black look. It's super sick. I think I'm gonna invest in getting some purple paints. I need some good purple paints, because I have some purple paints, but they are not good. I do not like them. They're like super wet. They don't adhere very well, so I think they're supposed to be effect paints, but they don't do well at all. Hey, Sensory, how's it going? Welcome on in. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, this turned out pretty good. I like it. Seeing what you're up to. Doing alright. Just doing some painting. My throat finally felt well enough that I could, like, stream, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stream. I missed streaming. I was very upset that I wasn't able to stream much this week so far. But I'm looking forward to getting some recording done this weekend now that I've got the throat situation under control. I am still gonna have to do a lot of effort maintaining my throat. I am definitely still gonna be drinking the honeyed apple spice tea with gelatin in it tonight. Like, I am, you know, allergy meds are obviously a must. The new allergy meds seem to be helping a lot. They seem to be much better than the old ones for as far as the throat goes. The rest of the symptoms are actually kind of worse, but you know, I'll take that. That's a trade-off that I will happily take. I don't want to stack the allergy meds though. I feel like that could have potentially bad consequences. I would definitely want to talk to a doc before I did that, but you know. Gelatin is, well, I'm not having Jello. I'm just putting gelatin into my drink. It's different. It's definitely still just liquid. Like, you're definitely thinking of, like, actual Jello, and that's not at all what's going on. Tea sounds lovely, yeah. Happy you did stream, very happy to be here. Yeah, happy to have you all. I know you're just coloring it, but I think this guy you're painting right now, I want to name it Terrence. Terrence the tree demon guy. Terrence the tree, I love that. Stream is awesome to study along too. I'm glad. I'm glad you're getting some studying done, heck yeah. If you don't mind me asking, what are you studying? But yeah, honestly, if my streams being like good background to like study or work to is absolutely like the goal. How did that saying go? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy had no underwear or whatever. I remember that being a thing when I was a kid. I don't know where that ever came from. Just sort of appeared on the playground one day, you know? One of those things. I totally got brown where I wasn't supposed to. Oh well, whatever. We'll deal with it later. We'll fix it at post! That's what the professionals say, right? Hey, if someone says to stop, please stop. Doing it live, yeah. Someone buy Fuzzy Wuzzy, some poor guy, unless he prefers Commando, right? Oh, you know what's crazy is like there's absolutely gray in here that I did not get to when I was doing the priming. Oops. Oops. It's an old tongue twister. Fun to name things. Oh, there you go. I get that. I get that. Makes sense to me. Alright, let me get some more detail on this last root. Try and be careful with it. I'll probably fail. That's the beauty of it, right? Failing is just a success that has not yet been realized. Or so I tell myself as I try and fail to paint. I'll lurk for a bit. Got a Southern Belle to edit. Oh. Oh, another Southern Belle audio. Hello. My heart. It doth beat. Oh my god, there's like totally like a section down here that I gotta get. Fuck. Like down in here. I totally missed that. Oops. Easy fix. Yeah, your Southern Belle stuff seems to be very popular, Sensory. Very happy about that for you. Speaking of which, Sensory does great audios. If you don't listen to Sensory's audios, well, if it's not to your taste, it's not to your taste. But if you haven't given her audios a listen, you totally should. Very cool stuff. Very interconnected universe stuff. She writes all her own stuff. I highly recommend her work. Very different approach to the whole situation for me. And honestly, kind of better. If I'm to be totally honest, I think her approach is better than mine. But, you know. I'm stubborn. I don't like the way I do things. It is popular. I put it off a bit to let my brain do something else, but it's not as popular. That's fair. So much praise. I only hand out praise that is deserved. I do not gas people up if they don't deserve it. So if you want to listen to my stuff and don't really like female for adult, just listen to the Dragon audio. I don't think I've listened to that one. Honestly, I need to listen to more of your stuff. I think I've only listened to like a couple of your audios. I think, actually, I think 3 or 4. I forget. I need to listen to more, for sure. Because the stuff I have listened to, I actually really liked. So I like the fact that a lot of your stuff is like interconnected universe stuff. Like you got the Southern Belle series, it's all connected together. And then you have the other like more fantasy universe, it's all interconnected. That I've also done some audios in, just saying. Yeah, I did the big crossover episode. Everyone freaked out. Oh. I did not. I'm not familiar with this. I'm gonna be honest. I have been wrapped up in my own little world for a little while now. Because I'm a filthy narcissist. I don't pay attention to what other people are doing. I have, I think though, soon, here, I do the same as Sarah Interconnected. I need to, there's a couple of people who were at my size and have grown exponentially larger than me. So I'm gonna go study what they've been doing and see if there's anything I can extract from that I can utilize. Abazor comes to mind. I'm going to stalk his YouTube page and learn what he has been doing and extract knowledge from it. I already know, and you know, get you Akumi too. Yeah. It's always a process. Yeah. Muddy abs. He's been working hard. Yeah, I think that's part of it is, I think part of it's just he's been on the grind. Which, you know, I get. I was there at one point. I cannot grind right now. Yeah. Maybe at some point I'll go like super hard in the paint again, but right now I'm kind of in a, I'm experimenting with a lot of stuff and like learning a lot of stuff, doing music stuff, you know. But I think there's some quality stuff I could probably learn from him as well. I want to spend some time analyzing his thumbnails as well, because I think that's also part of it. Yeah. Do you have any platonic audios? Absolutely. I don't know that they're labeled as such, but yeah, there are definitely some platonic audios in there. Abazor mentioned you. There's a lot of thirsty females. Yeah, that's fair. I also think I think something that's a detriment to me is that I don't, I do not post a lot of thirst trap content on like Twitter and whatnot. He gets all his art commissioned and also he takes a look around to see what's popular. I'm working on the commissioned art thing. There are no audios going out without commissioned art anymore. I should have done it from the start, but I didn't have, honestly, I didn't have a character idea from the start. I think Abazor went about this way smarter than I did, but I also didn't go in with a plan. I just sort of like rolled the dice and was like, fuck it, we ball. Yeah. Abazor, I think, went into this whole situation with more of a plan than I did, and it's fucking working. I'm very happy for him. He's doing absolutely fantastic. Not that I really know the guy at all. I've been in like one voice call with him. I talk like I know the guy. I don't. I just sort of, he's one of the people I monitor. I do monitor certain people and just like never talk to them. I just feel weird reaching out to people. That's why I let people reach out to me. I have reached out to people in the past and it's gone poorly, or like they've just ignored me. So that's part of the reason why I don't reach out. Abs is a great guy. Glad to have him as buddy. Hell yeah. Yeah, he seems like a swell guy. Oh, a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, I honestly like the original thought wasn't even to do ASMR stuff. I just sort of found ASMR Script Haven and was like, huh, wait, I can just record all this and I have prior permission? Hold up, wait. This is a gold mine. And I went for it and I really liked it, so I just kept doing it. Highly competitive? Oh, Ash is highly competitive. Oh, he's a jerk and always beats us in Mario Kart. Missed that. I'm terrible at games like that. I also don't have a Switch, so I wouldn't be able to play, so works out. Being in a large community, a small community sure is an interesting thing. I imagine the contrast is quite interesting. Because you're a big fan of, oh gosh, what's his face? Tentacle Yandere boy. I forget his name. Yandere Egg? Yandere Egg? Something like that? Something like that. He seems like an interesting fellow. I'm always like a little concerned for the people who go in with Yandere as their entire persona, because I'm like wondering, like, How much of that is them acting, and how much of that is real? Because if it's mostly real, I genuinely am concerned for them. Examar, that's the guy. That's the guy. You know, I'm like, how much of this is real and how much of this is acting? Because, like, there's been a lot of yandere folks out there on the female side of the thing where it wasn't acting. They're actually just like that, and that's terrifying. So I do get a little bit concerned for folks who are a little bit deep into the yandere space, but I'm sure he's got it handled. I'm sure he's fine. He's a big boy. It's just a thought that I have, you know. Not trying to talk shit. I was like thinking about it. I was like, that sounds like I'm talking shit. That is not the intention. Not at all. Just idle thoughts that I have, you know. I'll touch up some of the blue I got here. He's a good guy. He seems like he's a good guy. Yeah. So, honestly, that might be part of my concern. But part of the reason why I'm concerned, because he seems like a good guy, and I don't know. I don't know why I just, like, randomly, like, look at people, I'm like, I feel like I need to worry about this person. Not because, just because they seem like they need someone to worry about them. I don't know. Am I weird for that? Is that strange? Is that a strange thought to have? Hello, Mari. Welcome on in. Yeah, I remember actually tuning in for an ASMR stream, and my god, that guy is actually a really entertaining streamer. I was like, kind of floored. It's like, very good chat interaction when I was there, even while playing a video game, and just like, you know, I don't know, had entertaining reactions to stuff. He's a good guy. Gut feelings are normal. Oh, alright. Egg's a fun guy. He uses Zosi constantly. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave you with the music. I'm gonna empty out the bladder real quick. Just came to stop by and tell you I'm training to get my driver's license. Heck yeah! That's actually really hard. I hope you do well. Don't. Okay. The first time I took my driver's license test, I did a California stop during the test. Don't do that. You automatically fail. Don't be like me and fail your first driving test. But yeah, hey, thanks for dropping by. You have a good one, Mari. Alright, I'll be right back. Gonna empty out the bladder. Okay. Ugh. There we are. Ugh. Well, I am back. I am back. Whew. Alright. I don't know what I want to do with this guy yet, 100%. So, we're not going to do anything more with him tonight, I think. I think we're going to finish up the night with some experimenting on the lizard guys. We're going to dry brush on some troll snot. It's literally called troll snot, the color. So we're gonna try and dry brush some of that on. See how that looks. I'm gonna see how that feels. Alright, let me get just a touch of water in there. Oh. Just gonna get as much of this off as possible. We want absolute, still even too much. That was too much. That's more than I want. Ah. This is turning out really well. I'm really liking this. This was genuinely kind of a sick idea. Yeah. Alright. I think that's plenty. I think any more is gonna ruin it. Alright. Two for male. Oh, like gender what? I don't know. I don't know what I thought. It's hard for me to tell sometimes. Like some people, it's like very obviously like dude or gal. And other people, it's just like, I can't tell. I think you were the one that's where I couldn't tell. I was like, genuinely like, could go either way. You know? It's like, not sure. And in that instance, I just, like, when I don't know, I just assume male until told otherwise. Because I'm a dude. So that's kind of how I roll. You know? Which I don't know if that's correct, but it's what I do. You know? Trying to get the last dregs of this paint out of this brush. Alright, that'll do, I think. We'll have to finish them up another time. That's gonna take a minute to dry. Look at all that. I was using my hand to like deal with the paint. It's okay, we're all just dudes. She's a dude, he's a dude, we're all dudes. Hell yeah. We're duding it up. Ugh. Stretch. Oh. Larry's father was a warrior, as was his father. A proud line of lizard men warriors. Sick, I love duding. That's my favorite word. Hell yeah. It's dude-tastic. Alright. I think that might do it for me tonight. I think I'm gonna call it here. Like, I could do more, but I'm not vibing with it. I think I'm done painting. Let me switch over to here. We'll clean up. We'll hang out for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna leave yet. Old man has to get some rest. Yeah, at some point. Not just yet. I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving yet. I'm just finishing up painting. We'll clean up. We'll chat a little bit before we go. I've got. Ooh, did I tell you guys? I commissioned art. So I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but the plan going forward with all of my ASMRs is to have commissioned art for the thumbnails, right? So, and kind of the limitation I put on myself is that I don't release something anymore unless I have commissioned art for it, or if I'm reusing art I've already commissioned, right? So, and part of the reason for this is because I've just racked up money doing ASMR, so like I can like afford it now without, you know, feeling like I'm losing money doing it. Because like, you know, I just sort of hit a point where I'm like, you know what, I am making money from this, I should put money back into it. That's just, it's right, it's proper, that's the way it should be. So that's the way I'm making it. So I've also got some commissioned art for a song thing coming up. I got another song that I'm gonna be releasing soon-ish. The big holdup on that is the art, but I'm gonna be going back over the what's it called? The audio, just to make sure it's good. It's been like a week since I listened to it, and I want to give it another listen because I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? There's some improvements that could be made. So, and I got time until the art's done, because the artist I commissioned for it is not exactly fast. They're a little on the slow side, which is fine. I commissioned them because I like their style, not for their speed. So it's actually the same artist, Nekotaku, who did Nekotaku, who did the art from on the thumbnail of the latest Vampire audio. Commissioning them for album art, or singles art, I guess I should say. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Cheap viewers, get fucked. Ban. But yeah. So yeah, I found I kind of like cast a net out and found some like artists on VGen that I like. I'm probably gonna I'm experimenting with another artist now. I commissioned them for something new. We'll see if I do more stuff with them. And then I got some people I like. And then I got some people. I kind of cast like a wide net and did like a handful of commissions. I've used some of them already. You've seen some of them. A couple you haven't seen yet. Some people I'm gonna be going with again. Some people I'm not. But yeah. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm definitely trying to get more commissioned art. Yeah. Someone got band hammered. Yeah, it's just a bot. Just a view bot. Like someone trying to sell me botted views. And it's just like, what's even the point? But yeah. But yeah, no audios are going out unless there's commissioned art. So which I think is the correct way to do it now. Now, like, totally it made sense when I was just starting out, didn't really know what I was doing. But honestly, it's overdue at this point for me switching to commissioned art. So, and once I have a stockpile of art that I can like use and reuse, I think it'll be fine. It'll be an easier time getting stuff out. Because I'm absolutely gonna be reusing art. Because quite frankly, the amount of money I get from a single audio, even like if I look at Hands will be a masterpiece after this. Oh yeah, they're like absolutely covered in paint. But like if I look at like my top performing audio of all time, Love Letters from a Jock. Yeah, I made $95 from it, and let's see what I spent on VGen recently. So like if I look at the latest thing that got completed on VGen, how much did I pay for this? $120. My highest performing audio wouldn't pay for the art that I just got commissioned. So I'm absolutely gonna be reusing art. So yeah, it's an artist thing as long as it's not toxic, no harm, no foul. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, yikes. Yeah. So yeah. This is why I'm lucky to be able to do my own art for shit. Yeah, totally. I like drawing was one of those things that never really captured me. And I've thought about wanting to do it. I'm just not. It doesn't spark joy trying to learn to draw. Where he's like trying to learn how to do music sparks joy with me. You know what I mean? Like there's certain tasks, certain hobbies where it's like when you do it, it's like, ah, yes, this. I like, even if the practice is tedious and whatnot, learning how to do it, this sparks joy. I didn't really have that for like drawing stuff, but for like singing and doing music, that has always sparked a little bit more joy. So, and just stuff with my voice in general and storytelling. But yeah. Hello, Rachel. Welcome on in. How you doing? I'm doing all right. The throat's starting to feel a little scratchy. So I'm definitely gonna end here soon. And we just finished up painting, so we're towards the end of things. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. I had a good time tonight. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to the future of the channel. But yeah, love to write. I'll never share. I can't. That's fair. Hey, even if you just write for you, that's great. But yeah, I got what was I gonna say? The other nice thing about having to commission art for everything gives me a lot more lead time on audios. So I'm gonna be writing a lot more of my own audios. Though honestly, it's probably mostly just outlines with some specific lines mixed in, you know? And just sort of like winging it with an outline, you know? But yeah. Birthday munch. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a birthday and it's coming up. You know what? My driver's license is gonna expire this year. I need to go to the DMV. I have some time off coming soon though, so I'm gonna use my time off to do that. Because I have, hold on, let me check my calendar. May. Yeah. So I'm taking the 16th and the 19th off in May. So probably on the 16th I'll go to the DMV. I'm gonna get there early. I'm gonna wake up at my usual time, 6 a.m. I'm gonna go. I don't know when the DMV opens, but yeah. DMV is the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's where you get your driver's license here in the States. It's horrible. It's awful. But yeah. Oh, that's spring for birthday. It's because my license expires on my birthday. But yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. DMV sucks. Oh, and this is fully completed. Ooh, I need to ask them. Hey, sorry to bother, but can I also get a version with a transparent background, if possible? Please and thank you. Sorry, I have VGen open. If not, that's okay. I can certainly make it work. Anyway. All right. So I do want the background, but I also want without the background. Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday, you get a trip to the DMV. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. I really like this one artist. It's like an artist studio, but the one artist in there in particular I'm really enjoying. Professional, a basic skills, great value, proactive updates, very responsive. Leave review. Yes, submit. There we go. Sorry, VGen has a review process. I was just doing the review on VGen. Yeah. Yeah. DMV is always understaffed. Yeah. Books are amazing for waiting rooms. Yes. Yes, they are. I'll probably do quite a bit of reading while I'm there. Yeah. No, totally gonna get through some reading. Speaking of which, book club. When did I say the next book club was? May 8th is when I said next book club is. Okay, so I got some time. I have 2 weeks. 2 weeks to finish Wind Up Girl. I can manage that. Which, by the way, for those of you who don't necessarily keep up, we do have a book club. We're reading The Wind Up Girl currently by Paolo. Fucking, I can't pronounce his goddamn name. But it's a really good book. I really enjoy it. The premise is dumb as hell, but the author also acknowledges that. He's like, yeah, so I just sort of like had a vibe I was going for, and I just sort of ignored everything that like went against that. So that was honestly kind of based. I appreciate that for him. But yeah, really good book. Really good book. Highly recommend it. Oh, but yeah. Anyways, with that though, I think until next time, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know what next time is gonna be. I might be on someone else's stream on Saturday. We're gonna see. For sure, I will be back Monday though. So for the usual time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then though, take care of yourselves. Eat well, sleep well, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Posture check. Make sure you're not all shrimped up. You don't want to lose a ½ inch like I did. And until then, bye-bye.